What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Trackside. It's your boy Cinema here, and round one, Charlotte Z-Max. Whoa. This was like the pinnacle of racing, okay? Deegan, my man. Did you see? Yo, this kid, I ain't seen this since James Stewart. I'm sorry. Like 125 James Stewart, you know he's going crazy? For the few of you that know or have seen this, Young Bucks, Gen Zers, talk about the Gen Zers. I'm all over the place. Look, we're gonna get into it because my boy James Stewart called Julian Beaumer a millennial. I'm a millennial. James, you right behind me, bro. You probably a millennial. Yeah, we got commenters saying I'm acting like James, I'm talking like James. I know what you're trying to say. Look, I ain't trying to act like James. I'm just being me. James is being him. Look, I love James Stewart. I could talk about James Stewart. I'm just make a whole James Stewart video. What am I talking about? If it's your first time here, be sure to subscribe. We're about to get into round one at Charlotte Z-Max of Super Motocross. Let's go. Welcome to Trackside. All right, guys, so first segment here, I want to get into the results. We had some pretty cool results, in my opinion. Look, Tomac is on the box and 450s, that's great for me. 250s, Julian Beaumer with a second because they threatened to take his phone away. Bruh. That's some Gen Z stuff. Like, as soon as they said it, I'm like, okay, so if they take his phone and he gets second because he got his phone, is that going to affect his performance because you gave him the phone? Does that mean next time he's going to get 10th? He's been a 10th place guy, like 5th to 10th. I probably wouldn't give him that, to be honest. But hey, whatever y'all gotta do, KTM, that sound like some KTM stuff. We're gonna take his phone. That's deep, bro. That's deep. You know what? Hey, at the end of the day, Julian Beaumer did something he did first race of the year. Whole shot, like, yo, kid can get some starts. I don't know what he's doing, but one thing he can do right, get some starts. So he did that. We got Hayden Deegan, Julian Beaumer, and Levi Kitchen. My boy chefing it up out in Charlotte. He was chefing it up. I mean, that's what he do. He got a start, and this time he did not win. So, you know, Kitchen gets the start, he can win. Nah, my boy Deegan, look, as bad as I want to talk about these other guys, it ain't really nobody or nothing to talk about besides Hayden Deegan. Did you see, and I know y'all saw it, but for the haters, did you see what he was doing? How can you hate on that? How can you say rolling off of daddy's money now? Like, how? Like, yo, for the sport, anybody new coming into the sport or anything like that, if they see a race like this, they a fan, all right? Oh, he did everything right. He did things that you just don't see guys doing no more, man. Like, Jett does the same thing in the 450s. We're gonna get to that in regards to the results, but like, yo, like the line choices, just not riding to anybody's line. I haven't seen that type of racing since James and Ricky. This is what I wanted to bring up when I was watching the race. When you used to watch James, like pull up an outdoor race of James and Ricky racing, and man, them dudes is all over. Like, bruh, they're all over the place. And hey, bub, that's racing. Like, that's motocross racing. That's what's beautiful, right? It's not a one-line sport. Like, it's not, oh, you gotta pick your passing point. Like, it kind of is, but like, nah, bro. Like, Hayden showed where like this sport is not that. It's not that like racing line sport. I'm gonna make a line sport. That's what this is, man. And how bad do you want it? So that's what he showed, man. But anyways, we're gonna get into Racecraft because he takes my Racecraft award. I don't know how many times they said that on broadcast, but that was some Racecraft. But 450s, Jett, Tomac, and Chase. I was thinking it was gonna be Jett, Chase, Tomac, but the Mac Daddy, he's back. He's back. Like, people's all give him some time working to it. Nah, I knew he was coming. Like, this is his style track. We didn't get to see him race any of them last year. So I was like, nah, I think he's gonna come and let her eat. He's coming from a place where he can't barely breathe and the bike can't breathe to a place out here in beautiful North Carolina. I was like, this is just gonna work. This is gonna work. And it worked. Man, I wanna buy tickets now for next year. I cannot wait to see Tomac race. Oh my gosh, that was so exciting. That first race when he won, like, I honestly didn't care about anybody else. I was just looking at Jett's times coming up in second, and I was like, oh snap, he's kind of closing, but like, the thumb, nobody knew, but like, that was smart on Jett's part too, right? Like, I could take it second, I just gotta beat him next time. So, Tomac with the starts, great. This is the Tomac, like, I mean, we thought the thumb, but like he had time to rest. And with these guys being so beat up from the whole year, this, I think, worked in Jett and Tomac's favor. Like they said in the press conference, they've had time to rest, even though they're injured. Whereas the other guys was been going full blown all year. So didn't play out like that for Cooper Webb though. What's up with Webb in these hometown races? I mean, since that one like way back when, where like he beat Jeffrey Hurlings out here, like that was cool, but like, dang, Webb, and did he get docked? What was up with that? Look, I ain't looked this stuff up. I guess I said this before, I ain't trying to be an analytical channel here. So with that being said, let me get off the results and let's get into Racecraft. All right, Racecraft. I mean, 2 points here. I just want to point out Deegan with this quad. Deegan with this quad, man, like the fact that they came out, if y'all didn't know, they came out, team, everybody's like, look, the quad is not going to save that much time. It's too risky. Don't do it. What does Deegan do? Deegan does some dangerous stuff. That's his nickname. Danger Boy Deegan. For those who don't know and you just watching this, that's his thing. He's dangerous, all right? Every time he hit the quad, I held my breath. I was like, oh, okay, he landed. All right, let's go, let's go. So like, yo, like he's sending it to the moon, but it worked. It was a difference maker. If Tomac would have hit it, he would have won. If he would have kept hitting it, he would have won. Now I understand, I don't think he could have kept hitting it. Like it was getting pretty bad, especially with that scoop tire. So I think I chose the word, he chose to live another day. And that was smart because it was just the first round. This is great for Tomac, but yo, Deegan, so getting into the Racecraft, like, he was the only rider to me who I saw like really attacking the track. Like it didn't matter who was in front of him and where they were. I'm gonna go the other way and I'm just gonna get there faster. So I like when he said, Deegan said this too. He's like, I think I'm just going faster than everybody else. Yes, he is. He is. I mean, clearly, when you go and two guys are like this person in front of Deegan, this is Deegan, and then at the next turn, Deegan's here and this person is here. He's just faster, man. Like, come on. He's willing to send it in there a little harder than everybody else. And that's why he's got the #1 plate, man. That's why he's champion. Just accept it. He's here, he's him, and he's doing he's him things. All right. So Jett with that sand section, hopping around like a kangaroo out there. Just that's what we were gonna see. That's what we waited to see, right? Like we wanted to see the battle. We got that. Tomac, Jett, like, first off, Tomac, I see no change in his body language. Like, he races hard like that, whether somebody's behind him or whether somebody passes him, and that's what kind of Ricky was saying with his experience. Like, that's just what he's gonna do. He's got the experience to not be flustered when you're behind him, also not be flustered when you're in front of him. Except for like right now, Tomac, you gotta like do some dangerous stuff. Jett behind Tomac, you can see with his craftiness, like he was actually following Tomac. I've noticed, that's Jett's thing. He will follow you and just send it a little bit harder, a little bit, and then find a point, any weakness you got, and he's just gonna attack it. And he found it, the sand, boom. I'm gonna blast past you, I'm gonna risk it, just right here, I'm gonna risk it. And then I know I got you in the sand. That was excellent decision, excellent choice. So 450s, I gave it to Jett, 250s, I'm giving it to Deegan. Who disagrees? Come on, like if you disagree, drop it in comments. Who had better Racecraft? It definitely wasn't RJ. Should just kept his mouth closed and qualifying. Just, I don't know what that was about, man, but Deegan's right. That did not work in your favor, man. But I hope he's okay, because my man got a family. He's out there. He's 250 West champ. I'm glad I remember this. There's no way RJ comes back to the 250 class, right? He's not coming back. Come on, he's gotta move up. And then with the rumors that Craig is leaving, come on, RJ, 450. All right, I'm wrapping it up. I just want to really talk about something they said in the press conference. With Super Motocross, yes, it's a ton of races, it's a million races. And before I say this, the star manager, Jeremy Croker, that's his name? He was like, you know, I want to have the whole gate. We can just buy the whole gate and the whole gate be star. When they did that first pan of the camera before the race started, and I saw like 50 star bikes on the line, I was like, my man, somebody getting on the box from Star. But like the fact that Star, honestly, I don't know where them boys was at. What's going on? Like Star just got Deegan. I mean, Anstey did great. So it was good they pulled him over. But Star, what's going on, man? What's going on at the farm? Like, why everybody ain't, you know, I know some guys is up there, but we need at least 3 Star bikes in top 5. That's what I'm used to. All right, so, but anyways, yeah, with it being so many races, like Jett and Chase, if you didn't watch press conference, it's like, basically, I'm just summing up in one word, stupid. It's just, they said it's just stupid. So many races. And then, yeah, this is probably, it's the only sport that I can think of with such a long season. And they're right about that. Tomac, he ain't really had no words for it. It's just like, you know, I don't know, we're just racing. So I feel like old school guys like that ride and still ride, that's just what they do. It's just Tomac is still riding at that level. He's just different. He's just different. He built different. He trained different. Everything is different. So I think for guys like that, they're just racing, man, because that's what they do. They've been racing their whole life. But when you got a guy like Chase and Jett, these guys are like racing at a whole nother level. It does hit different. You riding at that level, you're gonna get hurt at some point. Chase been hurt, Jett's been hurt, and things are just gonna happen. So I do think for the top
guys, it is a lot more dangerous, but I don't know, man. I expect them to make changes. It was weird. They were really negatively vocalizing how not cool they are with the setup of Super Motocross. So I don't know what is going to come of that, but we're going to find out. We're going to see. All I know is, as a fan, I'm loving it. Yeah, I want these guys to stay safe and everything, but I love the fact that we get to experience and see these races most of the year and all over the country. That's what's really cool about this, man. So this sport is great. It's growing. If you are pretty new to the sport, you're just watching this video because you like it and you don't really know much, hey, stick around, man. Go follow Super Motocross page. Go follow Vital MX, Whole Shots _4 for my boy Johnny, like over there. Motocross Action Mag, Trans World, Verb Moto, Yamaha Beyond the Gate, all of them. We got some good content out there. So I'm just chiming in because I love the sport. I love riding dirt bikes. I love watching dirt bikes. I love talking about dirt bikes. And thank you guys for listening to me and also enjoying dirt bikes. And it's crazy. It's a crazy sport. It's dangerous, but man, we love it. Yo, just seeing the fans go crazy anytime somebody, that's how it was last year at ZMAX. Like anytime Deegan came through, like we were just screaming. I lost my voice. Last year. So how many of y'all lost y'all voice this year? Did y'all love it? Did y'all dislike it? I don't even want to say hate it. I'm tired of the word hate. Did y'all not like it? Who did not like the race? Like really, I want to hear why. Let's talk about it in the comments. And if you went, how was the food? How was the vibes? Like who did you see? Who did you talk to? Let me know, man. I want to know all of it. I'm sad I couldn't be there with you guys, but hey, I'm gonna get in the one. I'm gonna get back on a bike again someday. It's going down. All right, I love it. I love this sport. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, comment, share, like the video, and I'm out. Cinema J, trackside. Peace.